Hi pre-K families. Today I'm going to read another book that I found at home that I forgot to bring in for you all, but I really like this one. The title is Tillie and the Wall, and the author is Leo Leone. And Leo also does these great illustrations in his book, and I really like his illustrations because I like how it looks like he kind of cut these little mice and these shapes out from paper and kind of made a collage, and he uses a lot of bright colors in his works too sometimes. So let's start. Okay, here's the title page. Title page again. I'm guessing this must be Tillie. Her name is in the title, and that's the wall. I wonder what she's thinking right now, looking up the wall. All right. The wall had been there ever since the mice could remember. They never paid attention to it. They never asked themselves what was on the other side, nor, for that matter, if there was another side at all. They went about their business as if the wall didn't exist. Oh, they look awfully busy harvesting all those vegetables. The mice loved to talk. They chatted endlessly about this and that, but no one ever mentioned the wall. Only Tillie, the youngest, would stare at it, wondering about the other side. At night, while the others were asleep, she would lie in her bed of straw, wide awake, imagining beyond the wall a beautiful, fantastic world inhabited by strange animals and plants. Wow, Tillie has such a bright imagination. We must see the other side, she told her friends. Let us try to climb. They tried, but as they climbed, the wall seemed higher and higher. With a long, rusty nail, they tried to make a hole to peep through. It is only a question of patience, said Tillie. Wow, it sounds like she really wants them to keep trying at this. But after working an entire morning, they gave up, exhausted, without having made even a dent in the hard stone. The wall must end somewhere, Tillie said. They walked and walked for many hours. The wall apparently had no end. So Tillie has a problem in this story. She really wants to get to the other side of this wall to see what's there. And she's tried a couple of different ways and it's not working. Can you think of a way that you would try to get to the other side of the wall? Here they are still walking, but you still can't get around the wall. But one day, not too far from the wall, Tillie saw... What do you think that could be? A worm! She saw a worm digging itself into the black earth. How could she not have thought of that before? Why hadn't anyone thought of that before? Just like we learned about worms, remember, when the garbology people came? And we got to explore worms in the dirt too. Full of excitement, Tillie began to dig. She dug, and she dug. All right, you can take your little mouse paws and dig, dig, dig. burrow down deep into the earth with Tillie. I wish I had remembered I had this book. We could have read it for Tubes and Tunnels. Look at that deep tunnel Tillie is making. Until suddenly, almost blinded by the bright sunlight, she was on the other side of the wall. She couldn't believe her eyes. Before her were mice, regular mice. The mice gave Tillie a great welcome party. They took her to their celebration pebble. Had she seen that before somewhere? They made speeches in her honor, and they waved flags. Then they decided to go through Tillie's tunnel to see for themselves what the other side was like. One by one, they followed Tillie. And when the mice on Tillie's side of the wall saw what Tillie had discovered, there was another party. The mice threw confetti. Everyone shouted, "Tillie, Tillie, Tillie," and they carried Tillie high in the air in triumph. Since that day, the mice go freely from one side of the wall to the other, and they always remember that it was Tillie who first showed them the way. Okay? All right. Okay, so another reason why I really like this book is because when you really think about it, sometimes walls might not really be that good of an idea to have. Especially now in this time when some of us can't see each other often, and it's really important to try to stay connected instead of putting up walls. But if you also want to do like a drawing activity with this book, maybe you could draw your own wall, and just like Tillie used her imagination before she met the other mice, she was pretending what other kind of world might be on the other side of that wall. So maybe you can pretend what you would want to find on the other side of a wall like this and draw that and tell your grown-ups about it. All right, bye pre-K friends.